Hey, 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 happy day, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Let's talk about out of the mouth of babes. I love this expression. It actually has been referenced back in the Bible, or similar expressions have been. And of course, out of the mouths of babes means sometimes children say the smartest things and have the smartest ideas and are so wise. You know, you look at them and they'll say something and you're like, oh my God, how did you put those concepts together and in one sentence succinctly say something that people have written entire books about? Because children do that. They have a way of looking at the world, looking at things around them, assimilating all of them, and then saying something that summarizes it all and uncomplicates things in ways that only we grown-ups with our vast amounts of experience can possibly complicate and make more difficult than it has to be. And we adults, we tend to complicate everything. We complicate our relationships, we complicate our finances, we complicate our businesses, we complicate our everything. But children, I have the honor of hanging out with my 4-year-old granddaughter every day, you know, Monday through Friday. And right now she's on vacation and it's only been one day and I already really, really miss her because she is so full of life and vigor and energy and excitement and curiosity. And she's still in her why phase. She started the why phase like most little kids do at 2 or 3. And she's still why. And then you'll explain things and then she'll put things together and she'll summarize them in a way, or she'll come up with a creative way to express them. It's actually mind-boggling. My entire family will just look at her sometimes in awe at the amazing ideas that come out of her little mouth and the vocabulary and everything. It's just really fascinating. But children are full of wisdom. They're full of imagination and creativity and genuine emotion and feeling about things. They don't hide or gloss over how they feel about something. If something feels good or makes them happy, they delightedly show it. I mean, she'll do a happy dance. And then if they're upset about something or angry, she does her little angry face. So you always know where you stand with children. They don't know how to be dishonest. They're honest, they're truthful, and sometimes to a fault. Sometimes they say things that were like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that, you know. Somewhere walking with the granddaughter, and she's like, Mom, or not Mom, Grandma, look at that fat lady or something, or look at that ugly man, or look at that man's big ears or nose. Kids will say things like that, but they're not doing it to be mean. They're just observing and noticing something different that they're noticing and observing, and they're doing it honestly. If you want to get some truth bombs about your life, yourself, or your business, just hang out with some kids. They'll tell it like it is. My granddaughter loves to tell me what a bad voice I have, and she's absolutely positively right. Now, that could hurt someone else's feelings. It doesn't hurt mine because I've known for a long time. My kids did the same thing when they were little. Mommy, please don't sing. Well, my granddaughter was the same way. Grandma, you have a bad voice. Don't sing. Only I can sing. And so it's funny, but children will tell us maybe some things we don't want to hear, or some things that we are trying to hide or don't want to see about ourselves. My granddaughter nails me when I'm working too much. Grandma, you're working too much. You need to pay attention to me. And guess what? She's absolutely positively right. If I am working or doing a coaching call, when she's there, she gets upset and she says, Grandma, you're working too much. You need to pay attention to me. And then we'll play a game, or we'll do something, or we'll do an art project. Little girls like art projects. I learned that. But what wisdom can you get to help grow your business? What are you overcomplicating in your business that someone younger, a child, or just a new fresh set of eyes could help you to see and simplify and fix in your business? It's really interesting. My granddaughter actually does help me to simplify things. She'll hear me talking and she'll say something and it'll be like, oh my gosh, light bulb, because she cuts through all the ancillary things I'm saying, and she pulls out what's really important, which is actually really cool to have access to, because I haven't had access to that for the last 20 years because my kids have been grown up and they're busy living their own lives and doing their own things, and so they're not there to necessarily be that second set of eyes or that perspective. So out of the mouth of babes, how can you use that concept even if you don't have access to young people or fresh sets of eyes for your business? Number one, you can get fresh sets of eyes for your business. You can ask for outside help. You can ask for other people's opinions. You can stop step back and look at it with your own fresh set of eyes from a different perspective. Try looking at something from your customer's point of view, your vendor's point of view, your accountant's point of view, your banker's point of view, your other stakeholders' point of view. And just that switch, that change of perspective can help show you things that you need to do that will help to simplify and supersize and grow your business that you wouldn't have otherwise seen. So sometimes we just need to take a fresh perspective and everything becomes clear. Sometimes we need to just remember that we tend to overcomplicate and get emotionally involved in things that involve our own business, that if you take the emotion out of it, if you take the complication out of it and break it down to its simplest format, what is the foundational thing that we're trying to achieve here? And then build upon that versus taking a complicated mess and trying to simplify it. What do we really need to do? What are we really trying to achieve? Who are we really here to serve? That's it. Go out, make it an awesome day. Hang out with some kids if you can, because they do re-energize us and invigorate us and simplify things in ways that we just have lost our childlike wonder about. That's it. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Have an amazing day.